Hello. We're going to see how to get a function and the inverse function based on a given context here. So this is the context, the cost. We're going to be having a fixed fee, and every gram of vitamins, you're going to be charged 0.25. And the grams are represented by N. So you're going to start with the fixed fee. That is a given, so 5.20, and then you're going to be adding 0.25 per gram. So N represents the gram. So you're going to be multiplying whatever quantity you're given times 0.25. So if we stop here for a moment, this function has to take as an input the grams that you want to be obtaining. And as an output, you're going to be getting the amount to pay. So this one goes like this. You come in with a need in grams, and the function will allow you to calculate the amount to pay or the cost of that amount that you're trying to buy. Now, if you come with a necessity, a need of obtaining 10 grams, let's use the function that we created to evaluate the function with an input of 10. That would be 5.20 plus 0.25 times 10, 5.20 plus 2.5. We get 7.70 if I'm not mistaken. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is that you require 10 grams of vitamins, and the function allow you to get the total cost, the amount to pay, 7.7. Now, what is the deal with the inverse function? Well, let's start with the basic, converting from one to the other. And I'm going to rewrite it in terms of x and y. Y is equal to 5.20 plus 0.25 n. Sorry, instead of n, I'll be using x. And I'll be solving for x. Y minus 5.20 is equal to 0.25x. It'll become y minus 5.20 divided by 0.25 is equal to x. And don't forget, as a final step, we interchange the variables. X minus 0.20 divided by 0.25, that is your y. So let's just write it in inverse notation. X minus 5.20 divided by 0.25. Once you have your inverse function, we are asked to evaluate the inverse function with 8.5. So what would be the meaning of that? If we already know that the original function goes from grams to a certain cost, the inverse function starts with a budget at let's say an amount that you wish to pay, and will provide you the amount of grams that you can obtain given that budget. So here you're starting with a budget of 8.5. So let's find out the amount of vitamins that you can get based on that request. So 8.5 minus 5.20 divided by 0.25. So if we go ahead and make the calculations, we're going to get that the answer is 13.2. This means that if you come in with a budget of 8.5, you're going to be receiving 13.2 grams of vitamins. So what does that mean to describe the inverse function? We're not talking about ratios. We're not talking about reciprocals. We're talking about either the amount of vitamins or the price. So this one is telling you that you come in with X dollars and you'll be told the number of grams that you'll be receiving based on that budget. And this next one is telling you X grams, and will return the amount to pay in dollars. So which one resembles the flow that you have on the inverse function, starting with an amount to pay, a budget, and getting back the grams? This one is you're coming with a need of paying only this amount of X dollars. And this right here will tell you the grams that you can obtain given that amount. And this one would be resembling the original function, starting with a necessity of X grams and receiving the amount to pay. Just look at this, you're given X amount in dollars. That's what we did in this function right here. We came with $8.5. So that's the same exact thing. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you